Why pigs have curly tails? A long time ago, on a large barn, lived Mr. Piggy, the evil pig. Mr. Piggy was a small, fat, pink pig who, like all the other pigs, had a fairly short, straight tail. Mr. Piggy, the youngest of all his 72 brothers and sisters, was very spoiled. Everyone in the barn hated this little vagabond because he thought he was the boss and he always wanted his own way. Mr. Piggy was loved only by his parents, Mr. and Mrs. Grant. Well, they were his parents after all. One afternoon, after Mr. Piggy had finished his mud bath, he heard a loud, alarming voice. "Hurry up, little boy. You mud against your little ones." Teaser, the lazy cow, who was the self-appointed judge of the barn, explained.
What? How am I going to live? How am I going to survive?
Questioned the grumpy pig, for he feared he would not be spoiled anymore. Mr. Piggy was in so much amazement and anger because he didn't know his mother was going to have little piglets. From the time the little piglets were born, Mr. Piggy was hardly noticed and he never got his own way anymore.
I have to do something about this. Maybe I have to hide those little rascals or even kill them,
whispered the naughty pig, boiling with anger. Later that evening, Mr. Piggy put his plan into action. He hid his little brothers and sisters as far away from the barn as he could. When Mrs. Grunt went to feed her piglets, she couldn't find them.
"Where are my babies?"
she moaned sorrowfully.
I don't know. Are they lost?
Replied Mr. Piggy, who wanted to appear as helpful as possible.
"Maybe. I think I'll have to look for them myself. You better not have anything to do with this, Mr. Piggy,"
answered the worried mother. Around 9 o'clock in the night, Mrs. Grunt found her little babies after searching for several hours. She found them in Mr. Piggy's hiding place that he thought his mother knew nothing about. When Mr. Piggy saw his mother returning with the piglets, he was shocked and frightened because he knew that this was the most serious thing he had done so far, and his punishment would be left to Teaser, the cow judge. Teaser thought very long, and then she remembered how fond Mr. Piggy was of his straight tail. So she put a curse on him to make his tail become curly. This was to be a punishment for Mr. Piggy alone, but as she often did, Teaser got it all wrong, and the curse extended to all pigs that were born thereafter. And that is why pigs have curly tails.